Hey yo, what's crack-a-lackin', cuz? I'ma need y'all to like this video in 3 seconds. Oh, this kangaroo right here? Yeah, this kangaroo right here is gonna sock you in your jaw.
Hey guys, Tid here. For 1k subscribers, I wanted to do something special, and I was thinking about doing a Q&A video. As I'm currently a lot further past 1k, I thought now would be a good time to upload this Q&A video. Now, I asked you guys for your questions on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and there were a lot of very good questions, so I'll be answering as much as I can in this video. Now, you guys gave me a lot of questions, so I'll only answer a few, and I'll try and be as quick as I can, as I don't want to drag this video out too long. Now, if your question didn't make it into the video, more likely than not, it's because it's a repeated question, and I don't want to be repeating myself. Now, what you guys are going to be seeing in the background is some gameplay of my friends' most recent YouTube videos. A lot of them are underrated, and they definitely do deserve more credit than they get at the moment, so please check them out. I'll be putting all their links in the description. Now it's time to get into the questions. First question comes from Arctics. Will this be the first question? No. So next question goes to Arky, and he says, how did you get your name? So Tidales came about 2 years ago. Me and my friends were sitting in an Xbox party and were thinking of really nice, clean 5 to 6 letter gamer tags, and this was just one of the ones he gave to me. So next question goes to Delaney, and she says, when did you join InTheVerse? So I was recruited by Parallel Mugen on June the 9th, and I was announced only 1 day later. So next question goes to Squeaks, and he says, why are you so cute? That's all I have to say, Squeaks. So Damien asks, will you ever consider moving to comp or moving to wages? So I was into comp in different types of games in the past, so I wouldn't mind getting into Fortnite comp as well, just slowly ease into it. As for wages, under pressure I crumble really bad, so I don't really think I'd be doing wages much. Next question goes to Skedet, and he asks, cutest InTheVerse member? I don't play favorites, so everyone in InTheVerse is the cutest. So next question goes to Jarud, and he asks, what's 5 times 5 plus 21? That is 5.1 times 10 to the power of 19. Next question goes to Noah, and he asks, what other games besides Fortnite do you play? A little bit of Minecraft, some COD, some Halo, you know, the usual. Next question goes to Tezzy, and he asks, what's your favourite food? So my favourite food would probably have to be the halal snack pack, which is a dish that's quite popular in Australia. It's made up of 2 different meats, fries or potato chips, with cheese in between and a bunch of sauce on top. It might look a little bit disgusting, but I guarantee you it tastes amazing. Next question goes to Fauxii, and he asks, how cute am I? And what are you planning to do for content later on in the future? Are you going to continue with the unique free builds like now, or possibly be switching to a different game possibly? Future plans for your channel in general. Fauxii mate, you're a 10 out of 10. In terms of future content for my channel, I will continue doing unique free builds as I really enjoy making those videos. I would like to branch into content type videos in the future, as well as move on to different games, just because I'm not sure how long we'd be playing Fortnite for. Next question goes to Mike, and he asks, when is the Tid X Vita sex tape dropping? So I can't give away too much information, but we're currently working on a part 3, so you guys better get ready for that. Next question goes to Clixie, and he asks, do you find it challenging to push out unique content that takes up a lot of time while balancing day-to-day life? Yeah, it is a little bit hard, I'm not going to lie, it's not easy, but because I do enjoy pushing unique content out, it's so much more fulfilling when I upload at the end of the day. Next question goes to Klopp, and he asks, if you were a tomato, would you turn into an orange? Yes, I would. Tomatoes suck. So next question goes to Eshes, and he asks, who was your favourite player and why? In terms of overall content and personality, I'd have to choose Parallel Connor. Connor's inspired me so much ever since I've met him. I always enjoy his content, and he's always helped me with my content creation as well, whether it be helping me with titles, thumbnails, or even tags. He's always helped me. So next question goes to Mackay, and he asks, how did you get into the Fortnite community? And please make another video on beginner retakes. So I was into Halo competitive end of 2017, and a lot of my friends at the time were getting into this new big game called Fortnite, so I thought I'd just hop onto the new wave. As for my retake video, I won't be making another one for a while because I did make one recently. I'll put that link in the description. So next question goes to Cade, and he asks, what made you get into creative building? So back in the COD trickshotting days, I used to do this exact same thing in private match. I would just sit in there, practice shots, practice combos, and I guess Playground and creative kind of has the same vibe to that. I can just sit in there, chill with some music in the background, and just play until my heart's content, basically. Next question goes to Badra, and he asks, can I be in the video? Nope. So next question goes to EJ, and he asks, where do you see Fort heading, and what are your plans for the future? I see 4 heading in a very good direction at the moment, just because what they've been doing in Chapter 2 has been very refreshing. As long as they don't mess around with the mechanics, like turbo building or editing, anything like that, I think it'll be very good for 4's future. In terms of the future plans for my channel, I'm going to be doing the traditional montage making, free building as I've normally been doing, and hopefully maybe move into content videos in the future. Next question goes to Evoke, and he asks, what's your favourite high gun retake? Probably Beats Redirect. It's just so simple and it just sets you up for so many harder retakes. This next question goes to Alex, and he asks, top 5 controller creative warriors. This was quite a hard list to make. In terms of overall content and in no order at all, I'd have to choose EJ, Kenny's, Auri, Cirque, and Tilsies. This next question goes to Zian. He asks, do you enjoy being the second best controller player? Because we all know Cide's the best. I don't know who Cide is, but I don't think I'd classify myself as second best anyway. Next question goes to Lecture, and he asks, do you have a code? Yes, I do. If anyone wants to support me in the item shop, my code is TID, TID. Next question goes to Boral, and he asks, what's the most frustrating thing when you're making a video / going for clips? In terms of creating videos, it's finding the perfect song and finding the perfect title and thumbnail. And in terms of going for clips, it's when I hit the perfect line and I either hit marker it or I just stuff up at the end. Next question goes to Vita, and he asks, do you have a plan to move to KBM on Fortnite? Yeah, I would like to move to it eventually. I just don't know when. I'm very comfortable on control at the moment, so I think I'm just going to be chilling for the next few months. Next question goes to EFX, and he asks, trying to fight? Yes. Next question goes to John, and he asks, are you going to swap to double edit binds anytime soon? Probably not. I really want to, but I'm really bad at adapting to new binds and sensitivities, so I'll probably just be chilling at the moment. Next question goes to Pumpsy, and he asks, if Fortnite ever comes over a creative competitive series, how well do you think you'll perform in a 1v1 or free build series while under pressure? I don't think I'd do the best, to be honest, when it comes to under pressure. I'd kind of crumble. But it always would be fun to give a try, especially since creative is where I pretty much live. This next question goes to Bold, and he asks, blonde or brunettes? Definitely brunettes. Next question goes to Mira, and he asks, what is your top 5 creative warriors? Not including yourself. Once again, in no order, it'd have to be Beats, Connor, Synergy Isaac, Kenny's, and EJ. Next question goes to Rad, and he asks, what's the hardest mechanic in the game to do? It'd have to be either the impossible jump or tunneling, if you count that as a mechanic. Next question goes to Gomer, and he asks, top 5 OCE control players in terms of pubs and comp. In terms of comp, I'd have to say Esches, Forbes, Trapped, Zabi, and Bolla. Next question goes to Sins, and he asks, once you're announced a parallel, will you try and give back to the community like Flea does? Yes, I do really want to give back to the community, especially for people who really deserve it, put a lot of time in their videos. That's regardless of whether I have a team in front of my name or not, so hopefully it can be a big inspiration like Flea is. Next question goes to Ellie53, and he asks, do you get a lot of hate, and how do you deal with it? No, I don't really get a lot of hate, to be honest, and the best way to deal with hate when I do get it is just to ignore it and drown it out. It's the best way to go about it. Next question goes to Chain, and he asks, what made you want to do what you do? How did you start / get into it, to be exact? I've always enjoyed content creation. I've had my YouTube channel since 2011, and I've always been uploading content on it. It's just very fulfilling having an audience that genuinely enjoys your videos, and it is always fun to produce content. Next question goes to Leojul, and he asks, how do you and Vita know each other? Me and Vita met July last year, and I messaged him because he was smashing these 2v2 tournaments. They were on a Facebook page, and I messaged him saying, man, you're pretty goated, and then ever since then we played together and we've been friends ever since. Next question goes to Ryan, and he says, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Trying to be as optimistic as I can. I hopefully see myself doing full-time content creation in 3 years. I really do enjoy it, and I hope it does turn into a career soon. Next question goes to Cobsy, and he asks, what season did you start playing? I got into Fortnite at the very end of Season 2. I believe there was 1 week left, and I bought the Season Pass like an idiot, so that was a big waste of money. Next question goes to the Corsair, and he asks, what's your top 5 favourite skins and why? I don't really use any skin other than Elite Agent, but if I had to choose 5, I'd choose it in this order. Elite Agent, Scar Ranger, Red Knight, Rapscallion, and Munitions Expert. I don't have a reason for any of them, so I'm not going to answer that. Next question goes to Dyslexic, and he asks, do you use a scuff or regular control? I use a regular control, I just play claw. Next question goes to Damien again, and he asks, what do you prefer, watching smoothness and creativity or fast editing? And who are the most underrated players you've seen right now? In terms of what I prefer watching, I honestly prefer watching both. I really enjoy people who are creative and bring something new to the community in terms of nice builds, and I really enjoy people who do really quick edit plays as well. In terms of underrated players, everyone that I'm playing in the background of this video are all very underrated, and I recommend everyone to go give them a watch right now. Next question goes to Fizzy, and he asks, how do you find your creative retakes? I literally just sit in creative for like 5-10 minutes and I just think of different builds to do, just experiment with them, and then new ideas just come to me naturally. Next question goes to Grill, and he says, Ayo, what's crack-a-lackin' car? How long does it take to go 60 kilometers if you're driving 60 kilometers per hour? It will take 1 hour. Next question goes to Hoodie, and he asks, what are your suggestions for being highly praised and respected by top players in the community? Be respectful to them, don't bring hate into their comments, don't tag them constantly, post, don't DM them constantly, just show the support that they deserve and they'll show you the support back. Next question goes to Jizox, and he asks, besides Vita, who are your top 3 console players? In no order, I'd have to choose Tilsies, Ivan, and Tuzzy. Next question goes to Cairo, and he asks, how long did it take you to make the dualtage of Vita? So the dualtage itself, we started going for clips early July, I believe 1st or 2nd, and then we ended up finishing all clips by end of July, so it took us a full month to get all those clips. And then we gave it to Vo and he handled the edit, and then it came out September the 13th, I believe. Next question goes to Northi, and he asks, can I kiss you? Of course you can, but it has to be on the mouth or no deal. Next question goes to Perry, and he asks, do you use any special courses that practice on movement and building techniques, or are you just naturally goated? No, I don't have any special courses myself. I just sit in creative and I freebuild for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then usually by then I'm a little bit warmed up. Next question goes to Soykex, and he asks, who or what inspired you to build Unique? Ever since I saw Beats and Connor's dualtage as well as EJ and Squeaks' dualtage, I've always been inspired to build Unique, and that's why I build the way I build at the moment. Next question goes to Yozzy, and he asks, did you ever play on console? If you did, when did you switch? Yes, I did start on console. I only switched from console to PC February this year. Next question goes to Reversal, and he asks, on average, how long do you play Fortnite each day? Not as much as I used to. I used to play, I'd say more than 5 hours, but now I play about 3 hours a day, and that includes streaming as well. Next question goes to Shade, and he asks, do you like cats? Yes, I love cats. Next question goes to Zylek, and he asks, what do you think of the creative standards as of right now, and do you think they'll continue to increase at this amazing fast-paced rate? I think they're at a good state at the moment. There was a time about a month ago where everything would get clowned on Twitter just because it would be too different or it'd be too hard to do. So I think where it's going at the moment is very good. It just needs to slow down just a tiny bit. Next question goes to Taunts, and he says, everyone has stolen my question, so can I be your son? Yes, you can. Last question goes to Vita again, and he says, who's your favorite #SpookyVI RC recruit? My favorite recruit from the RC would have to be InTheVerse Nally. So welcome to the team, Nally. Go tweet that you joined InTheVerse and go and change your name. Alright guys, I just wanted to quickly thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please check out Nally. I just surprise recruited him. Go check out his content. He's a beast. And I'll see you guys in the next video.